I thought things were behind us after the win in our first meeting. But when I found out this dude was running his mouth again, calling our win a fluke, I just couldn't believe it. Even though I thought it was foolish for him to be running his mouth again, I knew how respected he was in that locker room. So if he was feeling that bold, it meant his teammates were going to be ready to play on Sunday.
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
And the Bengals.
Well, folks, once again, the fireworks had begun to go off before the teams even entered the stadium for this one. You had some overactive fingers on social media, if you will, and that continued to make this one of the most public and personal feuds in the NFL.
And remember back in the day, if you got your comeuppance from starting something like this, if you talk trash and got beat previously, you didn't talk trash before the next game, but that's not the way of the world in the NFL nowadays. These guys continue to go after each other whether they win or lose. We get a chance to see it play out on the field over the next 4 quarters.
Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Steps away. He's going to take, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Their mobile, agile And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky that.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
On the carry.
Joe Mixon, his 11th touchdown of the year. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. To throw from his end zone, Henderson. Wide open receiver complete. Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Allen Robinson, 99 yards. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Boy, these guys are... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st and 10, Henderson. He's going to take off with it. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he's going to keep it here. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
At the 3-yard line.
Mixon on the toss right. Push, and he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Robinson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Michael Gallup. Touchdown.
Michael Gallup, his 5th touchdown now on the year. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. On 1st down, Henderson being chased out left. Going to take a shot. It's caught inside the 25.
I'm only going to be able to carry it.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Number 13.
Michael Gallup. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. He'll buy some time right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye.
The greatest show on earth, baby.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Allen Robinson. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down. Henderson steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And running with power here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. On 1st and 10, Henderson. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Sheds off the tackle, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Operating from the gun, Henderson. And now he's going to use his legs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards. First down, Bengals.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
6 yards.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. On first down, Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The ball carrier.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Complete to Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On first down, Henderson flushed out right. He'll fire this deep for... This is caught inside the 15.
Henderson's pass.
And all... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And now off to the races down the right side. Down. Joe Mixon, 66 yards. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, Mixon. He's still fighting forward. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Mixon. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission. I think
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
The Steelers.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And some space here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3. Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Seven yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And for one of the first times, they bury him behind the line. And CD, if we're talking about regular season accomplishments,